burps. That's how you do the stuff in the garage. Working today back on the clutch pedal. As you know, I had pulled it out in one of our last videos, and I had to 45 it. So I dropped it off down at my buddy's little house shop area, and he is doing some welding for me. I do have a new welder, and there's a gas tank back over there. It's not quite set up yet. I want to go grab a welding cart for it to get it all set up, so I can do a little bit of my own stuff. But that's kind of like one of those things that I don't trust my welds is good enough to have something that I'm stomping on all the time. Brake pedal, I don't know. We'll work on that another time. It needs to be useful. But let's head over there and we can check out what he's doing and see all the friggin' sweet fab. He's got cool stuff. So we'll check out his little project over there while we're there and see what he's doing on the brakes. Clutch, brakes. The brakes. Yeah, not the clutch pedal. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Here we are with the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin. How do you pronounce the last name?
Bojnak.
Bojnak. He's got a super sick truck out there. We'll go check that out later. But right now we're, as you can see, he put the 45 on there, and now he's built a new pedal for it, so we're putting a new pedal on it.
Slicing and dicing.
Yeah, buddy. So here is the project that he started. When did you start this? July? He made some huge progress on it. 4-door S10, which is a pretty rare kind of thing to see. He's got some huge beams on it. Of course, it's all drooped out right now. Some big kings. Still basically, I'd say a quarter way through the project. What do you think?
2/3.
Yeah.
The front end's just about done.
Back end, not so much. Front end's right there.
Yeah, so I got everything just about done with the front end. I have to finish the assembly, put the extended axles in.
Right.
Do the brakes.
Is that just Bronco
No.
arms, or are they F-150, or what are they?
So it's actually off of 93 Explorer.
Oh, the arms are. Okay.
The whole frame from about here forward is
the
from
base pieces, right?
Well, yeah, so the beams are Explorer also.
Yeah, yeah.
But I cut and extended them 4.5 inches, turned them to correct camber and caster, did the engine cage, radius arms. I caged the whole interior as well.
Oh, you already caged it?
Yeah.
Sick. Oh, I think, you know what, now that I think about it.
So right now...
Wow, dude, that looks good. It's tucked up so nice.
Thank you. Built the center console for it. I've got the race radio that I still need to install.
Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have you build my center console because I'm lacking one right now. It's pretty nasty. That's pretty sweet, man.
Thank you. Then over here, we've still got the functional hood.
Your brace strips right across the back firewall there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and your shock mounts are way back here too, so
They're
that's
way
cool.
Back, yeah. And so like I've got the cruise control still here. Everything is stock except I have an AFE air filter that's gonna go here. But I got cruise control, AC, heat, windshield wipers.
Nice.
Kept
Lugs.
as much creature comforts as I can.
Sweet. Very cool, dude.
Yeah, I have a little bit of fiberglass work to do because this stuff like doesn't fit too well, but overall should be a pretty fun truck.
That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, dude, I didn't realize you had the whole freaking interior cage and seats. Like, it is done in here.
I did that before I started any suspension work, so I actually got to drive it around with the cage.
Yeah, yeah. It's just cruising around like a regular truck.
Stock S10. It's actually a Sonoma.
Okay, sorry.
S10 people.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me for my
but it's
foot in my
cool.
mouth.
You could like feel the stock suspension.
All right, guys. Sorry if I just kind of cut that video. I got too stoked on the truck and started like asking him questions and totally forgot that I was videoing for you. But it's a cool truck. He's got tons more work to do, but he's done so much already. So I kind of wish that I was a better fabricator so I could do a lot more finish work type stuff on this. But it's a race truck, so it's built for racing. That's what it's going to do. Maybe one day I can build a luxury pre-runner. I don't know if that's going to be a luxury pre-runner, but a slightly more fit and finished vehicle. Anyhow, let's look at something else I got going. Here we have, this was in the center console. Let me just show you how that's set up. So it was sitting here before with this plate like this underneath there. And these were sticking out like really far, like there's that much sticking out. It didn't work good at all. This center console piece isn't quite as rigid as I want it to be. Let me see if I can show you what I did here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving it over to this part here. And as you can see, I've braced these two pieces in here up to here. And this is super rigid. That's not going anywhere. So that's nice and strong. So I'm going to mount these radio and intercom with this new sweet billet rugged radio side by side mount. So I'm going to start working on that, and that will go basically right down here, and I'll still have a big upper section for anything else I might want to add. But I also ordered a little goodie piece that's going to go in here, and I will show you that when I get it. But let me just tell you, it's sweet. So let's get working on this. All right, guys, so I'm making some progress here. Kind of got the center line of this thing. It's weird because it's offset, so it doesn't seem like a center line, but it is. I got it marked out with all my bolts. Let's see if I can do this. I can't do this one hand. This is gonna be a hot mess. Well, you can see these things go in there. They bolt these nice billet brackets up to the face of that. So I'm gonna start drilling and cutting this. So I gotta cut out these holes, drill a bunch of holes, mount this to there, mount those to this. I think I'm gonna sandwich this plate in there. Luckily this plate is goes in right here like that. I may throw like a zip tie underneath these just to keep it from having to like bend this. Just something simple to take any weight off, just because, you know, bouncy race truck stuff. But for now, I'll see how it fits, see how it holds up in there, and get this cut out. It's pretty good work so far for me, I gotta say. I did measuring things. Look, I used a measuring. I mean, I have been drinking now, so we'll see how this comes out. All right, guys, the brake is all finished up. Probably touched up with some paint so it doesn't get all rusty. But there it is. Beautiful. Oh, wrong zoom. Nice, right? Also, we've got a box from our good buddies over at Z1 Off-Road. Let's see what we got here. I don't even remember what I ordered. Those guys always take care of me though. My homie Spencer. See if we got some goodies. Man, Z1's been taking care of me huge. I got some other goodies coming, but this is some good stuff. Oh, look at this. Yes. Some gaskets. I might need those. Oh, dude. Check out the merch. Lifted. A little Z1 Off-Road. That's pretty sick. I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's put that right. Sick shirt, dude. Thanks, Spence. And my other guys, all my homies at Z1. So, oh, we got a little Z1 bag. Ooh, let's see what we got here. I also got a bunch of silicone hoses for replacing a bunch of my heater hoses on the race truck, because they're all just super old. They probably got like 90,000 miles on them. But I got some stuff for that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, dude, it's a straight up roll-up tool bag, maybe. Dude, this thing is sweet. This is gonna, oh yeah, dude, this is for sure gonna go in the race truck as my go-to tool bag. Dude, this is super rad. Thanks, Spence. Some goodies from my homies. Oh, dude, loving that stuff. And of course, I got stickers for the truck. These are all like power steering and not power steering. I think oil cooler lines. And those are all coolant lines. And they're all like the high quality silicone. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. I got it all out. This stuff like sticks to that plastic like crazy. But check this out. Z1 Off-Road, upper and lower silicone high grade, Schlim impregnated. I love impregnated hose. I believe this is I don't remember what this is. I think this is a breather line, but I can't remember. But yeah, these are for coolant, and then this and these two, I probably should have kept them separate, but those are for the little oil cooler, basically where the oil comes in and out of the cooler. So those will be super sweet. Pretty sure that's what those are. I gotta go back and see what I ordered, but these are all really good things to be able to replace. So peace of mind. And then of course, all my Z1 off-road stickers, so I can tat up all my trucks. But huge shout out to Z1 Off-Road for all this great stuff. This bag is super sweet. I can't wait to get that thing filled up with some extra tools. I've just been actually kind of coming up with lists of tools when I'm working on the truck that I'm like, I have to have this. There's like an adjustable wrench for this super weird, I think it's like 1.25 inches, an inch for like the fuel filters, you know, stuff that you don't pay attention to, but like an adjustable wrench just for the fuel filters, something that, you know, you don't want to bring a giant ass wrench for it. But yeah, lots of little tools that I come across that I'm like, this has to go in the truck for truck tools for fixes out in the desert. So that's sweet. That's done. That's done. Whatever. Nothing's done. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, sweet that they sent me all this stuff. I love those guys. I have one more package coming from them that's super sweet that I cannot wait. That is a big deal package. So that's coming in the mail. But I'm gonna get this brake pedal in, and I have to finish up the radio for the dash, and I got to get on that stuff. So let's get working.
Priority, I'm gonna literally do everything.
Hey, making some progress. As you can see, this thing is going to sit.
Unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of content this week, but
Look,
thank you guys so much for
Cooper.
watching. Keep it saucy. I'll see you.
That's gonna sit like that. These are in here. This actually, I made it to where it sandwiches in between these and this, so it kind of sandwiches it all together. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I'm pretty stoked on how well I drilled this. I tried to take as much time because I want it to look nice. It's kind of a nice piece in the dash. So I'm gonna get this all bolted up and see how it looks. Well, there you have it. Look at that, nice and flat, straight, boom. This is sweet. I'm pretty stoked with my craftsmanship. This will go right in here, sit right in there, and it'll be right in front of the driver so the driver can take care of all radio stuff. And intercom, of course, as well, which is pretty sweet. So I'm pretty stoked with that. So coming along. All right, guys. Clutch is bled. Brakes are bled. My best Todd is just pumping away for me right now. Small strokes. If you don't know who Todd is, he owns this thing, which is awesome. That's the truck I've raced in a couple of times with him. Well, one time, but helped him on pits and stuff. So, new brake pedal is installed. Pretty sweet. Working on getting some of the stuff kind of buttoned up. We're just changing the trans fluid right now. Probably give it a test drive here as well pretty soon. See how that clutch works. And engage the clutch. It engages, so truck wanted to move forward, so we're gonna keep moving forward with stuff. Also, drive shaft is installed. I don't know if you saw that. We got a drive shaft up in there, so we're cooking with fire. What's up, guys? I got her started. First test drive with the manual trans. Running good so far. Cleared the cars out in front of us, so I'm full of Danny. Setting out car alarms.
Ripped. Feeling pretty good. That clutch is like buttery soft.
Yeah.
Gotta figure it out a little bit. It's a little odd. The brakes are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
They're very terrible. Like you gotta stomp on them to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs a little more bleeding or what, but it's going. It's drivable for sure. It rips, dude. It rips hard. I almost feel like the clutch needs to engage more.
You set out car alarms down there.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, guys, that's where I'm going to end this one off at. It's dark outside. It's actually the next day, but it doesn't matter. Me and Todd blasted through a couple little things that weren't worth videoing, some little tabs from some lights. But I did want to say a huge shout out to Todd because, one, I have this new welder here. Really nice little Harbor Freight special. It's a nice Harbor Freight. It's the can't even get it. It's the Unlimited 200 right there with some CO2 argon mix, and your boy's welding now. That's it. I'm laying beads. Some of them are better than others. Look at that. Look at that. It's not too bad. Todd gave me a bunch of little tips. Helped me set up the welder to figure it out and to learn how to get that kind of set up. And it has taken my welding game from like 0 to hero in, I don't know, maybe an hour flat. So huge shout out to him. He is a stand-up guy. Also, the truck is going to get, as far as like the dash and stuff, the truck is going to get, I want to give you a little teaser shot here of what hopefully will be my new next video. But I have my computer over there. Oh, there, you saw it. So if you know what that is, you know what it is. If not, I have my computer hooked up to the truck, kind of, and I'm doing like some programming things. So it's not a new ECU. That's a secret. But yeah, so that's everything, guys. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. I'm trying to get this thing out to King of the Hammers. If you're going to King of the Hammers, shoot me some comment or something. Hit a like, whatever, in the comments, and see if we can hook up. I'm going to the Olaf Adventure Festivus, if you know what that is. It's part of King of the Hammers, but it's kind of off a little ways to the other side, so you're not in Hammer Town. Anyhow, huge shout out to Z1. Thank you, guys. If you want to buy anything from Z1, go to their website. I'll throw a link in the description, and you guys can get all the cool same stuff that I trust for this racetrack because they make great stuff. So peace, subscribe, like, whatever, do all the things. I'm just doing this because I want all my friends to see my cool race truck. Peace.